As the plant lays in a liquefied black puddle at your feet, the roots wither and die away, allowing you to finally ascend up the stairwell. Do you do so?
Freya's is going to get her bearings first and try to stand.
Hmm.
And hopefully continue to roll to try to get away the poison.
We'll now be out of the turn order, so
Do I get another roll?
yes, you do. Give me another con save. Nope. You still feel sick. In fact, you
She,
all see that Freyas is not doing so well. They look as if they're ready to collapse, while also being a paler shade of red than they normally are.
Bryce, are you feeling okay?
no, not in the slightest. Is this like a railing or something right here?
There's a railing that helps you up the stairs.
She is now using it to help stand up.
Okay.
Prius, hold on a second. I just remembered something. Rose is going to dive a hand into their blazer and is going to pull out what looks to be a string of beads, as it were. Is going to quickly rifle through them, pluck one off, and is going to use it to cast Lesser Restoration on Frias.
Okay. What does Lesser Restoration do?
I need to hold on. I need to actually search for that spell. Let's see here.
I have it Googled. You can touch a creature and end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
There we go. So you hold the bead out and you kind of clench it around your hand. And you clench it in the palm of your hand, and you see as the light gently fades from the bead itself, but you feel yourself imbued with the ability to cast the spell. So you reach out, you touch Frias, and Frias, you feel this warming, soothing sensation wash over you as the poison is cleared from your body, but you still feel exhausted. But you feel a little better.
I
Wait,
know it's not.
quick question.
Mhm.
Since Rose technically cast it, is that another corruption, or since it's not?
That is from a magic item, so no.
Okay, just want to make sure. Sorry to interrupt.
That is an item. That is an item called the prayer beads. The spell comes from the beads.
All right, I know. Yeah, I know that won't take care of the underlying cause, but it'll at least help you with the symptoms until we can get you some better care.
I greatly appreciate it. I might want to stay a little further back myself. Do you still have at least a few of those bottles of acid?
Yeah, I still have 3 of them.
Oh wait, no, throwing them would be at disadvantage. Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
I am severely crippled. She's going to look at probably look at her shaking hands and just kind of be like, you know what, no, keep yours. Keep yours.
Do you
I
need?
think I may stay back with the rabbits populations.
Do
Sorry,
you?
brain is still going crunch.
It's okay.
Do you want someone else to take the bottles for you, just in case?
That would probably be smart, and she'll get her backpack off, open it up, and since Rose is right there, hold it in front of Rose.
Rose is going to And she has 4, right?
3.
3, okay.
Luminosa took 1.
Okay. Rose is going to cradle the 3 bottles in her arms and will look around to the others. If anyone else wants these, just in case we're in a pinch to chuck at these plants here, feel free.
Tibbs, I'm gonna need a deception from you. Various is trying to stare down Tiberius right now, so I'm gonna need a deception, unless you want him to insight you. And I cannot hear Chippy.
Hello?
There you are. There's a tackle.
Okay, he just went upstairs, let the dog go. He'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Various is doing the squinty eyes at Tibbs right now.
Well, Various can't look down Tibbs if Various is now on the chair below the table.
You can still squint at him.
They're still on the table. They're both
Oh,
on the table.
I'm just looking at the map and it looks like you're standing on the chair now.
Oh, on my screen, we're both on the table.
Now in dark mode, Belua is typing. That's great.
That's weird. I think, I very much think Roll20 is being weird for me right now, because,
Let's see.
Oh!
What is Drew's doing?
Yeah, that's where you are. You're not on the table in my screen.
On my screen, I am.
What the?
Why is your
No,
map
Frias
red
is...
up?
Okay, now Various is on the table.
Okay.
No, because look at, what Jin sent. Tibbs is 1 back as well.
Well,
The whole map is moved for Jin right now.
Okay.
Maps
maybe-
haunted?
Let me refresh.
Haunted.
Let's see.
Maps haunted?
Roll20's always been haunted, though, so
This
it's
is
okay.
fair.
Oh no. Free.
Okay,
Very-
now it's showing correctly.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
Terrifying. Belua is typing in dark mode now.
I was gonna be like, is Various suddenly playing 4D?
Various is ascended.
Oh, no.
So that may
Various
explain
angle.
why you thought I was way closer to the plant than I thought I was.
Yeah, because it didn't appear that on my screen. It appeared you were actually outside of its range. To me. Uh-oh. Thanks, Roll20.
Time to send a very
Okay.
worded angry letter to a codist who has no dealing in this.
Roll20 gave us dark mode. It had to do something to balance out the good.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Dog took longer to take her heathen. She usually does.
Bajork.
Anyway. Bashork.
I think you just saw yourself.
What are you guys doing
Well,
now? The pathway
Darius is trying to insight.
Right. We guys gotta wait for Chippy.
Oh, God.
So yeah, deception. Various is squinting and squinting hard at you, Tibbs. Oh!
He's gonna
Stone poker face.
Are you feeling alright, Various? You seem to still have that look in your eye.
I'm just realizing that my mistakes may be more extreme than I at first thought.
You've had quite a few of those. Could you narrow it down a little?
Says you.
Did I bring myself to the point or make a creation that once it gets injured, I get injured? No. No, I did not.
That was not the original design.
Oh, good. So you let your magic get away from you. Hmm?
No, that's a sore spot. I'm not going to go there.
So tell me, while you were feeling ill, could you describe it a little?
My lungs were burning, and I felt like my stomach was churning.
No feeling of falling or collapsing rooms?
That's oddly specific.
Excuse me?
Ah, sometimes when I've heard that's when people get ill, they get something called vertigo. It's as if the room is spinning and they can't quite feel like their feet are on the ground, so to speak.
No, I don't think so.
Ah, then you'll be fine. Shall we continue up the stairs then and deal with the rest of this so we can be on our way?
And then just to repeat,
That's one hell of a way to put that, Ian.
I know what I said.
And
I regret nothing.
What happened?
Twitch chat happened.
Hold on, I got.
I'll screen cap it and send it in OC.
I got it.
Okay.
Because I had to include the reaction.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh,
Double
dire.
kill.
Monkey kill.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Are we all calm down?
Grace is feeling better.
Uh,
Grace is feeling better.
on that note, Rose is looking around to Luminosa, Various, and Tiberius, and is holding the 3 bottles of acid that Various had before. Alright, Various right now is in no shape to be carrying these around safely. Whoever wants one, grab one while you have a chance.
Fine, but don't say I didn't warn you if I accidentally hit one of you with it.
You're asking him to do some kind of physical activity? The last time he threw something, it landed at his feet, and this is acid.
Bella lowers their head.
Yes, Bellula should take it, not you. Good job, Bellula. Pat, pat.
Do you actually pat Bellula?
Yes.
Oh. The lips curl up.
I feel like a dog getting touched.
Darius, I think you should give it the bottle.
That's actually might not be a bad idea, because, I mean, that case, Bellula can maybe go aerial, can maybe throw an acid bomb if he has to.
This isn't a
Yes.
B-52 bomber. We can't utilize Bellula
No.
like that.
It's a Bellula 52 bomber.
Look,
That's what the B stands for.
Look, I already made the joke earlier. This is basically Resident Evil. We're already carrying around acid grenades at this point.
Fine. Bellua, would you take one? And the giant creature lumbers up.
The bottle's probably about it's like the size of a dime in their paw.
Yep, Rose will offer the Bellula.
Carefully taking the bottle.
Right, can we go now? Do we have to all carry one of those potentially lethal containers?
If no one else wants any of the others, I'll hold on to them.
Yes. The individual who I'm guessing acid wouldn't completely dissolve them from the outside in should be holding onto the bottles. That's a very good plan, Rose. Made of flesh and bone. Acid burns bad.
You made your point. All right, are we all set then?
Do you still have the scars from that acid splash?
Yes, of course I do. Why wouldn't? Why would I get rid of them?
I believe we're ready.
All right, we're gonna move to the next floor.
Oh God, we're in the darkness. We're in the darkness.
It's
That's right.
fine. Oh, there we are.
Oh, we're fine.
Oh, wait, there we are. Nah, Phrase is going back here.
Right. So, Luminosa, Rose, fill you up. At the front, please. I'd prefer not to be grabbed by anything in here.
Is it still difficult terrain?
Not up here, actually.
Thank
As
goodness.
you begin to come up the stairs, you notice that there's mostly large tree-like vines that are covering the path in front of you, but the actual floor is not covered in a whole lot of debris. There are bulbs on these roots, however, but they tend to be a bit on the smaller side. But the big important thing is, as you ascend the stairs and come into the second hall, where most of the rooms are, it's not quiet up here. You hear a music box far at the end of the hallway. More importantly, there seems to be a small light up ahead.
Is it familiar?
Coming from an cracked open door.
Is it the same music we heard back when Yogg gave us that wonderful mirror that was so helpful?
This one's different.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's not familiar to everyone, but it's familiar
No.
to one person. Luminosa.
Oh, thank goodness.
As you hear the tune,
Oh no.
this feels familiar to you. That is a familiar tune. It's the same musical tone that you remember listening to as a young child when you were still alive.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
It's a little haunting.
But it's distorted. It misses a few beats here and then, a few chimes, as if it's broken.
This is unsettling.
Yep, it's very unsettling. Okay, I'm not
Would-
gonna venture anything yet.
Would Rose recognize what type of music it is, just from their background?
Yeah, it's a common sort of nursery tune, often used by Eladrin or Fae parents for their changelings or young children. It's often used for those of a much higher standing, however. But you can't put your finger on what social standing. You know it's important, but you can't tell which.
I would say, based on that cacophony up ahead, we're getting closer to the portal.
How long do your music boxes generally last? Because no one's been in here for months, weeks, days, years?
Would I know how long it would normally last, Nova?
It shouldn't last this long.
It shouldn't be playing anymore. That's
You know,
very worrisome.
Is anyone else picturing one of those bulbs just simply flicking it open and closed once in a while so it plays the music? Because that's what's happening in my head right now.
Better not be.
Right. So, those of you who like to put your faces in the flora, please take a step forward. I'll follow behind.
But if you do zoom out a bit, you can see where the light is coming from. You can see a door is slightly cracked open. It seems to be radiating with a soft blue glow.
They gasp.
I will go forward and... It's cracked open, the door?
The door is cracked open, yes.
I will go over and, like, gently put a hand and sort of push it open a little more.
Make sure you move your token.
Where is it?
Which door?
You can see it on the map.
Door's right here.
Oh.
I'll ping it a few times.
Oh, thank you.
Rose is going to also move ahead and will back into Valua to follow.
And as you creak the door open, you see that inside the room it looks as if a giant black-rooted tree instead has grown in place of about 3/4 of the room itself. There are
Oh,
bulbs all over this thing, and the ground is covered in thorns and brambles. But more importantly, there is a massive blue bulb at the very center of it that's connected to a stalk-like neck attached to the tree.
Oh
But
god, it's named.
But it's closed and it seems to be asleep in the roots. And right in front of it, in a small patch of brambles, is a familiar a music box, Luminosa.
Oh.
That's your mother's music box.
Oh. So is the music keeping it asleep, or
we to
don't know?
just hazard a guess of yes. And does anybody see a portal?
Roll me a perception.
Ooh.
Anyone that's looking in.
Yeah, Rose would be taking a peek in.
Freya's is quite far, so kneel.
Oof. Okay.
Oof.
All right.
Thank God Varys is here.
No kidding. One more from Freya's.
Oh, Freya's is too far away.
Okay. None of you can really see past the giant blue bulb head. Various, however, you can kind of sort of look down and around, and you notice that the blue glow in the room is coming from under the tree roots. So
Oh, no.
you can at least gather that it grew over the portal.
Isn't it?
I have some bad news.
We have
That
to jump
is-
into the mouth of the blue thing to go there. Is that what I'm understanding?
No, please don't.
Oh, then I can't see how that's bad news.
Oh, we do have to probably kill it in order to get to the portal.
Oh, makes sense, but crawled out of here, it probably decided to take root where it's going to draw its energy the most from.
And we need to somehow sever it.
Well, assuming that if that music box there is keeping us sedated for the moment, this thing's all connected together. We're gonna have a mess on our hands once we provoke it.
Looks like tight quarters.
Well, I could keep it busy without the rest of you being potentially harmed.
Slow look to Tiberius.
What? You inspired me. I just found a different way of doing it.
Speak plainly.
I might be able to bridge a gap between certain places for something that it would have trouble killing that would also be killing it.
What's the risk to you?
Oh, probably nothing.
So are you talking about some kind of teleportation?
Mm,
Bringing something here.
yes. It would be able to survive a few rounds, I think, against it, giving us our chance to attack or otherwise damage the creature.
We're not supposed to bring damage upon Antispa, remember?
Did I say the bar or the creature? Does that look like it belongs to Auntie?
Just saying, if you bring an outside entity, who knows what kind of havoc they'll bring too.
Oh, she already has a few of them in the other room. I already saw them. It's fine.
Mm.
If you can summon something here to at least buy us some time, then that's better than nothing.
So, don't be worried. It's more of an illusion than anything else, but it should keep them busy.
And how do we get it to? Who's going to go in and get the box?
I think we should get the box after we've murdered the thing, don't you? While it's asleep, we can sneak up on it, pry its mouth open, and pour one of those bottles of acid, or all three, into its gaping maw.
So, as you guys are talking, you see Luminosa takes out a familiar-looking lute
No. Luminosa, what are you doing?
and begins to play music on it. More importantly, music that seems to be the exact tune to the music box, but not broken like the music box was.
This is happening.
Alright, I vote to get it. I have a trick if, for some reason, the music box isn't what's keeping it asleep.
Let's let Luminosa do whatever it is she's doing. I mean, she used to be Fae. Maybe the music will cause it to turn into an explosion of butterflies or something.
Looks at Luminosa.
You do know what you're doing, right?
While everyone else is
Okay.
while everyone else is fixated on Luminosa's playing, Rosa's going to quickly stuff some fire bacon in their mouth.
Okay.
Bravery bacon.
Bravery bacon.
If I'm going to die, I'm not going to die with my pocket still stuffed full of bacon.
Oh, this is the healing bacon.
Shove it in your face.
Bacon.
It fills up your arteries so you can't bleed anymore.
Fair point.
Alright, so Luminous is playing, and now...
Is it having any effect on the creature?
It's still asleep.
Okay. I will motion for someone to try to get the box while I'm playing.
Freya's has already offered and will do so. Do I need
Are
to do
you
anything?
being stealthy, Frius?
Hold on.
First, before you go in there...
Oh, that actually is a terrible idea. Never mind.
Speak at...
Oh. I was going to cast Without a Trace on myself to try to boost my abysmally horrible possible roll, but if you have that much faith in me...
Again,
Well, it gives
are
you
being
advantage.
Stealthy?
What was that, Nova?
Nothing.
It's the advantage on dexterity saving throws. Not spell
Oh, so then
casting.
it neutral out. Okay.
On a dex saving throw, but not stealth. Stealth is not a dex saving throw. Two completely different abilities, you guys.
So are you gonna actually waste that, Tiberius?
It's not a waste. You get 2 actions.
Oh, that's right, you do. So, again, I ask, are you being stealthy, or are you just running in there?
Just go ahead and try stealth.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, but I'm at disadvantage. I'm tempted
know,
to
give it
burn
a
a
try.
path without trace. Alright, if you have that much faith in me.
All the faith.
Why are you at disadvantage?
Because I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
First level exhaustion.
Okay, 14. So, let me...
No, it's 9, because I'm at disadvantage.
That's right. So, Let's see if it gets less than you do. No.
No.
The moment you step foot into the room, it starts to stir.
Oh, what? Oh, where did my character go?
Where did you go? What?
What?
Why are you down there?
Where did I go?
Oh, why are you down there?
I don't
The
know.
haste is with you.
Why did you mute?
Your cat
Why did you
noises
go
and then takes off.
Go grab the music box.
All
Why'd
right,
you go
so
mute? But
I
no,
don't know.
you kind of slowly begin to set your foot in there, but the vines, you suddenly, and it starts moving.
All right, well, can I move before it tries to get to me?
You do have haste.
Where's the music box?
It's right under it.
Right there?
Yep.
Well, grab.
It's snatch and grab.
First, a grab.
All right. It's starting to get up. Its maw is opening at you. It's huge.
Is it going to have attack of opportunity?
Oh god. Oh god.
I think it's.
Oh no, now we got a roast numing.
Yeah,
I
I
since it's not in combat, it doesn't invoke an attack of opportunity since we're not in combat just yet.
Okay, run! Run!
Run!
Oh man.
Run!
Okay, yeah, runs back and
Then
out.
run.
Will it?
Do you
Then
close the door behind you?
oh hell yeah, just slams it. Is going to hold the music box out for Luminosa. Like,
Well done, Phrase. Knew you had it in you. But that doesn't help us get into the portal. Luminosa, music box is being held out for you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. I will take that.
Luminosa, as you take the music box, it is a very familiar object to you. Your mother gave this to you originally when you were very young. Well, she had given you one, and she'd also given someone else one, a sibling of yours. A sibling that you can't quite seem to remember.
Yeah.
But, Rose, now being able to see it, you're starting to realize what this is. That's not just any noble seal on the box. That's a royal seal.
Luminosa, you never mentioned you were related to royalty.
I was related to what now?
Luminosa, you're staring at this for a bit, and you can't recall. But the longer you stare at it, the more you start to remember. You see a woman dressed in gorgeous silks, red and gold. You see a man standing next to her, similar, but armored, with a massive greatsword on his back. You see lavish, gorgeous halls decorated in autumn and summer colors. But it's almost blurry. Their faces are blurred out. You can't make out any details or anything.
oh hello, memory friend.
But just as soon as they were there, they're gone. Like you're grasping at straws that are there, but can't quite reach them.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I don't remember.
More importantly, as you clutch the box, you remember a younger sibling, about your size, about your age. You don't remember their face, but you always remember their smile, and for a moment, you could have swore you could hear their voice before you're brought back to the present.
That's not freaky at all.
Luminosa,
You
are you
get
alright?
stuff.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right, so Now that you have your magic music box and that thing in there is probably rightfully pissed off.
You can
How-
hear banging and clashing coming from inside and roars.
Freya's
Right.
is still leaning against the door.
As you can probably look at Frias, and almost comically you can see the door bulging out occasionally, and Frias just sitting there.
How are we going to deal with this?
We're gonna deal with this the only way we know how. Rose is going to once again cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay, so let me get your token. Jelly bean, now's not the time, baby. Sorry, I have a cat who is being incredibly lovey-dovey with me right now.
Yeah.
Controlled by
Oh.
Rose.
Just
control
activate that. Where there you are. Yeah, Roll20 is doing like a weird thing right now where it's like when I try to drag a token, the map scrolls in the opposite direction.
But can you click on it and move it around?
Technically, yes.
Okay, that is weird. I can see it on stream. That is bizarre.
And I'm also casting this at 3rd level, by the way.
Okay.
Alright. Don't have much time for this here. We just need to try to force a way through it, go after the core of the root or whatever.
We have to get it off the portal.
That'll be a lot easier without a snapping bulb trying to digest us.
We have to kill the bulb. Anyone acid left?
I got...
Though we probably want to save some for even after we finish it off so that we can melt those other vines.
With the door banging behind her. Auntie still had more in the basement. We could just get more. We should really focus on killing it now. Before it gets through the door. And...
Yes.
The door is starting to crack.
I will go up against the door and help hold it shut.
Okay. I need anyone who's holding the door to give me a strength check.
Oh god.
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
1 second.
Okay.
One Mississippi.
I really wish that it would just automatically say it as the speed I'm using.
You need to check the thingy.
Yeah.
The as for like
Yeah.
for me, as Nova GM. So, but Frias, you're feeling weak. You can barely hold it together. But thankfully, Luminosa and Bellia would just come rushing in and push their bodies against the door frame. It takes a lot of the strain off of you.
Squished between fluff and a happy place.
So this needs everything up here.
Bellua looks down at the other two. We kill.
Yes, we kill.
All I hear is E1M1 in the background.
The Doom music just kicked in.
I think I should step back. You three, I'm sure you three have it. Rose, are you ready to switch?
So shift over. Alright. 1, 2, switch!
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah. Oh, we're re-rolling initiative?
Yes.
Right as you switched, I would like you all to roll initiative.
Don't forget to click your tokens.
Click your tokens.
Hey, not that
First,
bad.
the literary roll is 0,
Alright,
or is
that's
that...
that's a 12 from alert. I'll fix it.
Oh, perfect. They can't see. Excellent. This works well.
Wait, so what was that about? A 12 east?
Oh, because I have +5 from alert.
Oh, right, that's right. So yeah, this thing is banging against the door. And I actually have music for you to also put on. Hopefully it works. I'll eventually get Hydra up and running, so, but here you go.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Tiberius, you're the first in the turn order. You can see that it's taking 3 people, well, 2 people, plus Belua, the big fluff, to hold this thing from breaking down the door.
The door's open though?
Oh, it's very closed.
It's very closed?
It is closed.
Tiberius is literally going to wait for the door to open.
You can hold the action.
Yeah, hold an action until that door opens.
Freus!
I'm reading something. Hold on. Oh, that's checks. That's checks. That's also checks. Temporary health. Okay. Out of the two, which one looks... This is gonna sound terrible. Which one sounds weaker, Luminosa or Rose?
Let me check this. Let me check what they did. Of the 2 of them, I'd say... Rose, what is your strength modifier, and Luminosa, what's your strength modifier?
Oh no, I mean like health-wise.
Oh, probably me, because I took damage.
What are your damage looking like? Like, who's healthy and who's not?
Who's the least?
I'm at 65 out of 82.
I'm at 58 out of 70.
So yeah, Luminosa.
Freya walks up to Luminosa, giving you Bear's Endurance, so 2d6 temporary hit points.
Ooh, go ahead and roll that. Hey, it's free health.
You can do it!
And then the moment you lose that health, I could use any other spell because just drop concentration.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 2d6.
Oh, I have to? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can roll it.
You have to roll it.
Roll 2d6. Come on. Hey! Not terrible.
That's not bad. So 7 temporary hit points, okay.
And then she walks back to stand in front of the buns as a very weak shield, and that is her turn.
You guys feel for a brief moment the pressure on the door fall away, but you can hear something moving before suddenly you feel it once again slamming against the door. So it is literally charging against the door. Oh, it's a nat 1! It kind of falls flat as you hear a thump, and you don't need to make any strength check this round. That's it.
Wait, do we hear whining or whimpering?
No, you hear a very disgruntled grunt.
It embarrassed itself.
More importantly, since the 3 of you are against the door, you can briefly hear the sound of growing vines.
Oh, that's good. Are we trying to wait till it dies of old age?
Rose, you're up.
Alright, well, seeing how the inevitable's coming, Rose is going to once again pull out the Necklace of Prayer beads and is going to use one of the Branding Smite beads on themselves as a bonus action.
Okay. And you're gonna
right.
hold it to your next melee, I'm guessing?
Yes, I'm going to then hold it. If it manages to break through the door, then Rose is swinging for the fences.
Okay. So just change the color for this. That'll work. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Valua.
Ew. And you see Belua sort of ease back a bit and then try to shove the door open with a shoulder.
Oh!
Rip and tear.
Luminosa and Rose, do you try to fight back against Belua opening the door?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna do it
No.
if he wasn't.
He's trying to basically bash it in on this thing.
All right, give me let's do strength throw. Give me a strength roll. All right. Since it's an improvised weapon, I'd say a 1d4 bludgeoning. Okay. As the door flies off and is thrown into the face of the thing, you can actually now see that it's attached to the tree, kind of with a vine-like neck, and it's staring you down through the door. So it's technically connected to the tree, but as the door slams into it, breaks it into pieces, you see that the ground is now starting to grow brambles around it, wherever it is.
Would Rose's attack go off at this point?
Yes. So go ahead and do your attack.
Alright. Oh.
It does not hit.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, it happens.
So the door has been opened.
The door
Yes.
has been kicked open
In
and
a
is
circle.
now in
Foot
pieces
key.
in front of it.
The foot key was used.
The key was used.
Can I trigger my turn
Yes.
with that?
You can. You can trigger your reaction.
Tiberius is going to close his eyes and whisper something and say, "Have at them."
My tentacles remove. On the ground, you see within range for the duration of these tentacles, turn the ground area into different terrain. Start the first time where a turn starts, this turn becomes damage. Okay, so for one, the area below it already is difficult terrain.
Yep.
So you see the tendrils are now mixing with the brambles.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the dexterity saving throw and then taking bludgeoning damage and being restrained, aka everyone gets advantage and it has disadvantage.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, I'm sure those black tentacles were totally supposed to be there. It's fine. That's his turn.
Alright. Luminosa.
Right.
Well, does it need to make a... Oh, okay. Sorry.
It hasn't started its turn yet.
Yeah, sorry, I realized.
And do I have to action first, then bonus action, or can I bonus
You
action?
can bonus action
You
first.
can, yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action my branding smite.
Double branding smites. It's gonna be good.
And then I'm going to hit it with my sword.
Sneak it. Does not hit. Oh.
That's a 1.
Give me a 1d20 for severity.
Oh no.
Show me a 1d20. I want to see what the severity for a moment is. Not too severe for the most part. It pulls its neck back and its head away from your swing, and you go really wide. But thankfully, you don't hit anyone. You just kind of get knocked off your balance a little bit. But you manage to plant your heel into the ground and bring yourself up to hit with the second hit. So go ahead and roll me the damage.
And
That's
then
5.
I have to do,
The branding smite.
which is 2d6.
So do 2d6, also -2 for being an outsider. -8, that's a good hit. But as your blade cuts into this thing, it doesn't seem to have done much. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of turn for now.
Various.
Various is going to move up so that he can see. And he can't get close enough to do that. But I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
There's something that says, any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn Does that include starting within its range?
Unless it says specifically starting, no.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
So he's going to what's the range. So I need to move up just a little bit.
I'll be able to.
All right.
Oh, that's right. Dyer just pointed out you guys just did property damage at the door.
Listen. So he's gonna.
It was like that when we got here.
He's going to. He's going to put a Guardian of the Dead right here.
All right, let me find a token for it. Let's see. You know what? We'll use this.
It
No,
should be like
water snake.
right here. Or I guess that's good too because
It's
if it
the
gets
grid.
There we go. It's a large spectral guardian, so it takes up these 4 squares. And it stays there. Yeah.
It just stays there.
Yep.
It's just standing there ominously.
You can do something cool. You just watch. Don't blink and
And
listen.
that's my turn.
At the top of the round, Tibbs, you cannot take your turn immediately as it casts its legendary action. Behind you, from several of the roots, several new plants suddenly open up and grow to their full size.
Oh, good.
Where is the token? Where's my tokens? Bruh.
Have you checked your wallet?
They were eaten.
So 2 plants have suddenly opened up on the roots behind you.
Oh, good.
Now you can take your turn.
All right. As I do not need to have any kind of concentration for this, the next part of my cunningly not so cunning plan is going to come into effect.
What was that?
Oh, the cat wants treats.
Oh my god. Alright, what's
And-
your cunning plan, Tibbs?
He's going to be summoning one of the terrible things from beyond planes right between those 2 creatures. It's a star spawn base aberration.
Okay. I don't have a icon for that, so let's see. Let's use... What do I have? What do I have? Here. This will work.
How do
Let me make
It's
sense
the
of this.
baby!
It's an aberration, technically.
Can't wait to use my healing spirit and get everyone confused.
I don't have icons for these, sorry!
And additionally, he will be doing spell twinning, so that's a sorcery point. Oop.
Mhm.
And the second spell is going to be this into the big thing.
Okay. Just a second, Lance. Make my intelligence saving throw against D17. You're lucky. Intelligence is its lowest stat.
Woo!
It fails!
Eh.
9 damage, not bad. Can't take a reaction.
So it only gets 1 action total for its next turn.
It can do something else. I'll let you know that. But,
Uh,
is that your turn?
Yep. So the aberration gets its own turn order at some point.
Go ahead and... Olis, do you want it to move on your turn? To make it easier?
Sure.
What do you want it to do?
It's going to use. Sorry, I'm trying to get this thing up here. It's
Yeah.
going to use its ability because it's the star spawn.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I'm gonna read it out to you if it will let me. God dang it. Come on. There it is. Okay, there it is. Alright, so the Star Spawn has the ability to do Psychic Slam.
Okay.
1d20 plus my attack spells, 1d20 plus 9. Hits a creature for 1d8 plus 7, so I'll just roll the attack.
Okay. That will hit.
Alright. And it gets 2 attacks because it has multi-attack based on the spell level divided by 2. It's a 4th level spell, so 2 attacks. So 1d8 plus 7. And no one's looking at this, right? No one's paying attention? Good.
I'm watching.
Freya says.
No, shit. Fine, Trace, you're not looking. You see nothing.
Freya hears plants behind her.
Second attack.
Second attack does not hit. First one does.
So that's that.
No.
And anything that starts its turn within 5 feet of the creature has to do a Wisdom saving throw or take 2d6 psychic damage.
Okay. Fui whiff.
Wait a second. Does that affect friendlies?
Yes.
Yep.
God damn it.
You said 5 feet, right?
Yes.
That means adjacents and diagonals.
All right. That's okay. Yeah, Freya's was looking the whole time because, oh my gosh, stuff spawned behind.
Ah, they must be fighting each other. Who knows? It must be Wonderland.
Gonna go this way around, and I am still at disadvantage. And also, this doesn't use concentration, so.
You're with him? Oh.
Yeah, I'm on the complete opposite side of that creature.
Yeah. See, 10 feet.
And since this doesn't use concentration, I am free to use it. Shield in one hand, and wha-ba-ba-da. Oh,
Does not
come
hit.
on! I had a natural 20!
Doesn't hit.
Bro.
You whiff.
That's not 20 crit the damage.
Exhaustion.
And, oh, and I... oh god, look at the damage. Never mind, I didn't want to hit that.
Wait.
It was double one. Oh, yikes.
Remember, you get a second action.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
hey.
I am hasted. One more slide. How long does haste last?
A minute?
And how long do I have left?
1 minute, yeah.
Yeah, 1 minute. So you probably have at least 6, 7 more turns.
Okay,
Each
so
turn is about 6 seconds, give or take.
okay, add another counter onto my character sheet. Woo!
Put all the buffs and debuffs on Freyas.
All right,
Yeah, that way.
and one more time. Why not?
Doesn't hit.
Like a kitten trying to paw at a wet grocery bag.
But since you're close enough to these plants, you notice that they're not attached to the roots. They actually have spindly, spider-like twig legs underneath them, carrying them.
Oh. That means
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, so at the start of Big Bertha's turn, it's going to have to roll against the tentacle stuff, right?
Dex save, yeah.
So it's a 22 save.
Yep.
Yeah. And with that, it's going to move its neck backwards. So feel free to take your attack of opportunities.
Hey, guess what? On
Yep.
a turn, it has moved into the space within,
It hasn't left the space.
but it just says, it doesn't say
It started its turn in the space, so it
any
started
creature
there.
hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet.
Perfect then. So go ahead and do the. We have attack of opportunities and we have that. So what does it need to roll?
It needs to roll a dexterity saving throw.
So I need to do the exact same thing. 8.
It takes 20 necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
Yo.
As you see
hell?
this guardian reach out and rake its
Amazing.
it rakes its claws against it, but you notice that unlike the plants before, this one isn't taking as much damage. So it does the full 20. It takes a bit off of it, but then it moves its neck back to the tree.
Oh god, it has a lot of movement.
It does. But more importantly, it seems to start pulling energy from the tree, and you see this aura of brambles and thorns expand as it uses its mythic action to set thorns around itself, expanding the area around it to difficult terrain, and if you step in it and end your turn in it, you'll be taking damage. It continues so long as it's alive.
So we get attacks of opportunity against it? It just
Yes.
does basic attack, is that what it is on?
Yeah, just that's it. That hits.
Yo.
Alright. It's 10 damage. 16. Alright. And then the little tiny plants. How much do they take? What do they have to do with the little tiny star spawn?
Wisdom saves.
Five and a 5.
So they both take 2d6 psychic damage.
Oh, okay. So 6 and 5. That one falls over and whittles away. This one takes the 5.
It's 11 damage each, actually.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why one whittled away.
Okay.
And as you see one of them fall, it just dissipates into just blue ash. Gross.
So just a couple quick questions. Did Luminosa, did you still have Branding Smite up?
Yeah.
Oh, because if you hit with a weapon attack, then you should be able to do like a extra 2d6.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's still the same turn, so.
Oh, you had struck with
That
Branding
damage.
Smite already, right?
I only hit once with it.
Ah. Okay.
Where is it?
It's okay. Not everyone can be as amazing as Tiberius Remington Grandma.
Ugh.
Right.
One.
Yuck.
Good gift.
Gross. It seems to have moved away from the door and retreated back to the tree.
Oh, so it has. Alright, well. I'm assuming with all the vines and that the inside of this is difficult terrain.
Only up to that blue aura around it, which is, as you've noticed, slowly spreading.
Alright, yeah, guess we'll try to do this. Rose is gonna take... We can get up to there. And... yeah, at least it's going to, just whip out their crossbow and take a shot at it.
Okay. Does not hit. It actually,
no.
you fire the crossbow bolt, and the bolt ricochets off of it. It's a good thing that you are measuring, because, oh boy.
Wait, what?
It's fine.
Oh,
I was
goody.
measuring for different reasons.
And then just going to go ahead and 1, 2.
Yeah, that's within 30 feet. Perfect.
Wait, let me double check here. Is that just making sure spiritual weapons movement is? That is up to 20. Okay, up to 20 feet. So going to move a little bit closer there. Now it'll be their turn.
Belua, it's moved away from you.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Question about the tendrils, Tibbs.
Yep. Any
Does it
creature
affect-
that walks into it.
Oh.
Belua, you need to make a save. It's Dex, right?
Yep.
Alright, make a Dex save, Belua. Your paw lands into this weird writhing mass, and the tendrils immediately shoot out at you. What's the damage again?
Let's see here. 3d6 bludgeoning.
3d6, so go ahead and roll that for me, Tibbs. And I believe someone's restrained. Oh!
Stop hurting Various.
You can use your action to make a strength or dex save to break free and continue your movement.
Tibbs, you
Can I
feel
do
a
so?
whisper in the back of your head as this happens.
May I? So, Nova?
Oh no, I was saying to Tibbs that he hears a whisper in the back of his head as this happens.
Yes, but can I make the strength save?
Yeah. Of course you can.
Yeah. That gets it out.
So Belua breaks free of the tendrils, but they leave behind the gross, disgusting residue on his fur from where they struck. A question about the Guardian. Does it hurt people? Or is it only enemies?
It's only creatures hostile to me.
Alright, good. Whew.
Shit,
Didn't need
very
more of that. We didn't need more of that.
Alright.
That Belly whispering?
Yep.
Luminosa, you just saw a bunch of shadowy tendrils rise up and skewer Belua.
I did. I didn't like that. I am going to cast a spell then, I think.
Oh?
Or not that one, sorry. Shit. I was on the wrong one. I want this one.
Alright, Guiding Bolt, show me that ranged attack.
Go to your core, press your spell, scroll up. So plus 9. And then from this.
Like that?
Yep. 1,
That hits! It's a good hit.
46 radiant.
And next attack will be advantage
I'll
against
miss
it. So show me that damage.
What's the damage of guiding bolt? Oh, on hit it takes 46. Okay. Yeah, so roll 46.
No, it's more than that actually, because I did it at 3rd level slot.
Oh.
You get 1d6 for each spell slot, so...
Yeah, you added 3 to it.
So that's 76.
Yeah,
It
76.
starts off at 4.
Yeah, but it's a level 1 spell, right?
It was
So it
level 1
gets 2
spell,
more.
but I cast it level 3.
Yeah, so it
So
goes
you
up by
get
2 levels.
Okay, so it's
66.
Yeah, 66.
Okay.
Yeah, show me that damage.
Is that right?
Damn!
Good hit! Good hit! It's still looking pretty healthy though. But next attack has advantage on it, so
You see various wince. And before gritting his teeth and moving to where he has a clear shot.
My slots just got all messed up though because of that. I'm up on Branding Smite.
You can re-add it to yourself. Just go with whatever level because you rank, right? It's +1.
Maybe it'll be by accident.
So remove one spell from your 3.
He's
And then give yourself one more for Brandon's. Okay, so yeah, that's fine.
he's going to fire off guiding bolt at 3rd level, so that it'll be an advantage, and if it hits, it leaves advantage.
There you go.
Let's
Got it.
chain this.
Cascading branding smites or cascading guiding bolts.
Let's go. Come on.
Okay, so let's see. So 3rd, so it's at when you 2nd level or higher. So it'll be this plus 2 more d6. Is there a way to cast it at a higher?
If you have the spell slots, I believe.
Well, I mean, like, to automatically do so. Sorry.
I guess. Or just
So
say what level
that's
you're
the-
casting it at.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you just I don't know if there's a way to automatically do it. You just have to click the guiding bolt name, and then it'll ask you which level to cast it at.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I did.
But a 22 will hit, but yeah, that will hit.
Should I go ahead and do it again just in case it's a crit?
Just in case.
You never know.
Close enough.
Oh,
You're 2 away from a crit. But show me that damage.
Okay, so that's 46 plus at 3rd that would be
66.
Just guiding the bolts in.
Guiding bolts of thunder.
Nice.
Damn!
Time.
Guiding bolts came to play.
Wait, did you both do the exact same damage?
Yes.
Yes.
Dang.
The guiding bolts came to play today.
They're actually working today, you mean? Is that your turn, Various?
Yep. Let's cascade this.
As it's hit with the guiding bolts, it reels back and lets out yet another piercing roar as it uses its legendary action at the top of the round to summon 2 more plants. Summon them behind right here. And here.
Oh, hello, friends.
Was that part of it?
No, that's the guardian thing that Various brought in.
Okay, cool.
Alright, Tibbs. 2 more of these things have crawled out of the foliage on the ground and are now hissing behind you.
Not useful. Not useful at all.
Hunger of Hadar.
Sacrificing sorcery points to get that spell slot back. Yeah, 20 radius.
Ooh, acid damage. Is part
Where are
of
you
that.
casting it? Right there. Oh, nice.
But he's just gonna throw the hands down. At this point, he's like, you know what? Freya's is still here. She saw it. Screw this.
Screw it! I'm done! Perfect, great.
And there we go. Grace, I
Tell me
suggest move
something.
away.
Tell me something, Tibbs. Have you recently looked into your little pocket mirror?
No, he's too busy about that, but I'm sure Freya's is going to have a look.
Okay. Frias, you saw Tibbs just conjure up this horrifying, inky, black mass over these 2 plants. You can hear just noises of horrible slurping noises and soft, chaotic whispers just emanating from this gateway that swallowed up the plants. And Tibbs is walking away from it. Your passive perception has allowed you to see that there's something off about Tibbs. More importantly, his eyes have gone completely black.
Additionally,
Sorry. Go ahead.
my aberration would have tried to murder the plant beside it.
Mm-hmm. It's dead. It had like 1 health left. They have very little health. It's fine.
No, it's not.
It's fine.
And Tiberius is doing a motion with his hand for it to stay there.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
One semi-important question. Do we
Mhm.
measure from this corner or from actually within the creature?
You motion from the corner because it's classified as huge.
Okay, so
From
this would
these
be its
corners.
30. So this would be its 30 feet.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, and 2, I'm so sorry to have to do this in the middle of the session, but I've been crippling myself horribly with magic.
I can't believe you forgot this.
I'm never a mage. So
They were never adding their spell attack bonus to their hits.
or spellcasting ability, so all I had was proficiency.
They were not adding their spellcasting bonus to
Or
their
sp-
spells.
Or
No wonder spells were hitting.
Yeah. They were not
Yeah.
adding that at all.
Foundry.
Foundry. It's actually
so my attack would be wisdom plus proficiency,
yes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And
they
then-
would.
and then damage would have +8 because I have an spell attack bonus of 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
They've been crippling themselves this whole time because they
it
must be
depends on
like,
the
am I
spell.
supposed to? It's like, am I supposed to be doing this? I'm like, yes.
The
I-
damage.
I literally went to my page and I'm sitting there going, wait a second, why do I have a spellcasting ability? Why do I only have proficiency? This feels very weak.
The damage boost depends on the spell, but the 2-hit definitely uses your ability plus your proficiency modifier.
Yep.
Okay, so how would I be able to tell if I add the spell attack bonus onto a spell or not?
The attack bonus is on every spell.
Okay, so then I
Love
do
it.
add it to this. So, yes, I've been heavily crippling myself. I'm
Oh,
so
yeah.
sorry. I need to fix a lot of spells, including the one I am going to be using very soon, so give me a real quick moment. I'm so sorry.
Hey, it's just as bad as me. I play an Artificer Kenku, who's a battlesmith, and even after reaching the level where I got my double attacks, I completely forgot 5 combat sessions later that I can attack twice in a turn.
Oh dear.
Oh, hey, look, I'm getting the magical +8s like everyone else is getting. That's nice.
Finally.
Okay, double checking. That is 30 feet. Okay,
I was wondering why you were not. Everyone was like hitting like really hard, and I was like, okay, I gotta raise the AC of the monsters now because they're getting up there in level. Why is Freya's hitting 12s?
because the player is a dumbass. So anyway, continuing, Freyas indeed will start to walk this way and notice Tiberius's nice, lovely new colored eyes, but will say nothing for the moment. Walking here, so she's within 30 feet of Big Bertha, and am I still at a disadvantage? I am. Good. Now with the correct stats, yeah, I'm guessing a 12 misses.
12 misses.
Okay.
The correct stats can only help you so much.
Oh,
Mhm.
I don't really have a decent spell in that slot either. Might as well fire it again. Reloading, firing again with haste.
Again.
You cocking
Yeah,
your
Oh, right. -1 haste. She's probably also kind of distracted with why the hell does he have black eyes?
Was that weird goofy gateway? Where's the sounds coming from it?
And then taking one step back, so I believe that is technically full cover.
You're gonna need it.
Look on the right side, Freyas. They're not calling your name.
As Big Bertha's turn comes, you see it suddenly begin to inhale sharply. You see the dust, you see the spores on the ground all being pulled in to its maw as it opens its maw wide and then lowers its head downward and starts to breathe out, exhale, as it casts a big cone of poison breath at the doorway. I need Luminosa, Various, and let's see. Okay. Luminosa and Various to make me dex saves.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I swear I haven't been looking at Nova's notes. I just put myself there on purpose to avoid death from 2 angles.
That's why I went back behind the
Okay.
wall as well.
So, Luminosa, you'll be taking half damage. Various, you're taking the full blunt.
Wait, the full blunt and its poison breath. Oh my god, Various, you're high.
Holy fuck.
So, Luminosa, you only take 10 poison damage. Various, you take the full blunt of it. You don't get poisoned, but it feels like it's burning against you. As Rose, Belua, you see this 2 tips. You just see this big blast of bright blue, almost fire-like energy just bellow out from Big Bertha and ignite the room.
They just use solar beam.
Essentially.
Don't worry, it has to take
But-
a turn to recharge.
It does. That does take its full action. But it still has its mythic action, which activates at the end of its turn. And the aura grows. More importantly, behind you, Tibbs, you hear the shrieking of the plants fade into nothingness as they both pretty much expire right then and there inside the darkness, swallowed up by the monstrosities that are within that square.
No. It was just I summoned space and time. That's all. There's nothing in there. You're hearing things, Reyes.
You hear silence.
Freya's likes the silence.
Rose, you're up.
Alright, well, 2 can play at this game. Rose is going to... let me see, 5, 10... let me see here. I want to make sure something real quick. Would Rose be hitting the creature from that far away?
Yes, again, it's a huge creature.
Okay. Rose is going to...
Wait, do you have reach?
Well, I'm going to be using an effect here, but I just want to make sure that if Rose attacks from here and it's 15 foot range attack, would it still hit Big Bertha?
Yeah, because the edge right here is where its hitbox is, because it's a huge creature. So yeah, because this is its hitbox right here.
Okay, cool.
The edge of its circle. Yeah.
Rose is going to take a couple steps forward. There is going to inhale on their own. And yeah, it's Marlboro time. Bad breath.
All right. Cone. What is the DC I have to beat? Dexterity.
Yeah, DC. Let's see for that. DC is gonna be 15.
It fails.
Cool. Okay, so.
But
yes. What?
It's poison damage, right?
It is. Yes, it's poison damage.
As you unleash this gaseous breath on the creature, it lands, it hits, but it starts to absorb the energy.
Oh god damn it.
It heals the damage, so please roll me the damage.
Alright.
Oof. Yeah, it regains some health as you see some of the wounds and scratches on its bulb begin to mend.
Okay, does it receive any secondary effects from losing a saving throw?
It's immune to poison, and it doesn't have eyes.
Oh, this was not the most well thought out thing. Okay, you know, we're just gonna try to save face, and we're gonna bonus action with the spiritual weapon closer and take a swing at it.
And spiritual weapon floats, right?
Yeah, it's off the ground.
Okay, cool. I just need to know because it is difficult terrain, and if it's on the ground, it does take damage. So cool, good to know.
Is it still affected by guiding bolt?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. And ow.
Does not hit. And guiding bolt falls off.
Rose is gonna take the last bit of movement and go back up against the wall.
Broke the chain.
Yeah, just gonna be silently muttering a string of F-bombs to themselves.
Belua!
Belly was gonna take off. Or
Okay.
how tall is the room?
20 feet tall. It's one of the old like in-style rooms. Like you can see like fragments of what might have remained of a bed like trapped underneath the roots and stuff.
Well, it's still enough for them to be off the floor, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. His antlers would be scraping the ceiling.
Yeah. And
So you'll every time he moves. You wanted to get his horns filed, right?
and 20. And I have a question.
Yes.
Is it at all easier to hit this thing with the acid vial?
I would say yes, especially since he's off the ground because it's holding its head off the ground. Kind of think of it like a twisted dragon in a way, except the bulb is the head, the roots connecting it to the tree are the neck, and the actual tree is the body.
Okay. So I don't know how to do this. So
It would be an
Fights-
improvised weapon attack.
if he wanted to smash the vial against it, like, what would that be?
Improvised weapon.
Which is strength or
Strength.
Okay. That's and I'm guessing this is probably going to burn them too, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say that would hit. So
All right.
3d6.
really,
Oof. So it's only going to do 10 damage as the acid hisses and burns against the creature. But Belua does take, I'd say, about half that damage. So rounded up 3.
Rudy. That's Bella's turn.
Luminosa, your turn.
Don't go through the inky blackness.
Yeah, so I have to go down this way.
You can't technically occupy the same space. Oh, why on my screen is Rose?
There's some weird stuff going on with the map.
Okay, just, you can go there. My screen showing Rose and her on the same tile. If it's
What
fine,
the-
then it's fine.
No, they are not on the same tile. You
Perfect.
probably need to refresh.
Yeah, refreshing.
Yeah,
No,
there's
oh, my
just
plan.
some kind of weird syncing issue, but refreshing should fix it.
There we go.
I should refresh just for the fun of it.
Oh, that's much better.
Okay, so I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at level 1.
Pew pew pew.
Yo, listen up, he's the stupid.
About a little blue man in a blue world.
Little bun man.
Oh,
That hits? Just barely.
So that's
46.
46, yeah.
Roll me that damage.
And you give the next person advantage.
Vamimage?
Advantage.
Advantages.
It's like advantage with bandages.
Ah, yes, perfect for my next move. Oh God. Oh. I do not like the character sheet being in dark mode.
Why?
Well, at least I don't like the spell sheet part. Oh, this is really weird. Ignore me. Sorry.
Okay.
And it's an outsider,
Mm-hmm.
so it takes 2 more damage.
Yep. I've already been calculating that in.
Does the extra attack work on spells as well, or is
No.
it just
No.
melee?
Cool.
Just melee.
Yeah. You have to bonk to get the second bonk.
Is that your turn?
I'm just double checking what I've got.
Don't think you have any cantrips.
No, I don't have any camp
Then-
paladin.
then
There.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Various.
He at first was starting to look back when Tibbs was saying, "You should probably move away from that," to Frias, and then was blasted with something that made him feel like awful. And he whirls back around on the thing. I've had just enough of this. Do we know what lightning does to it?
No, you don't.
Is it worth the risk?
Oh no, is it?
It's
Guys.
not poisoned lightning, right?
It's regular lightning, which does 8d6.
Real lightning! Do it!
Fry the bloody plant!
Do it!
That being said, you didn't kill me with it, so I'd figure that it was too useful.
So it needs to make a dexterity save.
Okay. It's not 20 did.
Oh dear God!
So half that.
Alright, so 29 is math.
15 or 14. Depends on how you run it.
We'll round it up to 15. Various, you unleash this bolt of crackling lightning, but it closes up its bulb almost at the last second, almost using its outer shell and leaves as a shield as the lightning fizzles against it.
So did it do any damage?
It did a little bit. Did a little bit of damage. Like, there's a little char mark on the leaves from where it blocked it, but it opens back up no worse for wear.
How hurt does it look right now, Nova?
Not very hurt. I believe
Look
you
at
can see
its
the health bar. Yeah, I believe you guys can see the health bar.
Yeah, there's a green line.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, it goes all the way across the 4 tiles, so...
You got
Chop,
it almost
chop.
to a fourth of its health.
It's a shame someone had to go and get themselves disadvantaged.
You rolled 2 nat ones in a row on a con save.
Yeah.
So, and once more at the beginning of its turn, it lets out a bellowing roar as 2 more plants jump up to the fight. So, right there.
Ah, someone got rid of my counters.
It's your turn.
Okay. So. I just gotta check how many sorcery points I have left. Ooh, good. Good. Alright, so he's going to be doing a twinning spell. So the same spell twice on one individual. And it's going to be Ash's Mind Whip.
Alright. Intelligence saving throw.
And I believe... Yep,
Ah! It just barely fails it!
and twice.
Mm-hmm. Target must make an intelligence saving throw and failed save. The target takes 3d6 and can't make a reaction. So, roll me that damage.
$11 damage. On the
Right.
First one. And then second is the Tasha's Mind Whip again, because it's twin. Oh, it has to target 2 different creatures, doesn't it?
Does it?
I'm trying to remember now. Checking the character sheet. Twinning spell.
Is it to do 2 different ones, or what?
When you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend a number of force for it to do a spell low to target a second creature in range. So, yes, a different creature. So one of the two will also get targeted with it.
Alright.
For it to go pop.
It succeeds at save.
Well, it takes half as much. Sure.
So, roll the damage.
5.
It still one-shots it. They have like 5 health. And you turn around, a little mad at these damn things, you're like, get sit down, and just pop.
Go away! Oh. Roll with Chris. You saw nothing.
But as we round off that turn, we are coming to our ending mark. Would you like to end here? As the boss still has quite a lot of health left.
Yeah.
So I think we'll save it for next time.
Yeah, it sounds good.
No, that's fair.
I'm tired.
And for us, the scene fades as we're left to ponder the fates of our poor heroes. Will they succeed against Big Bertha? Or will they wind up becoming plant food? We'll see.
Does anyone
Thank you
here
for
run
watching.
up? Sorry.
So thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Watch out for the
Yeah.
plants. They bite.
Does anyone suddenly hear a roundabout in the background?
You're what?
Memes.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.